Hello, hope everyone is doing fine. You're having this lesson with Mr. Vanda, lesson 1. What are we like to see in this content? We're specifically going to look at biology. We're going to define what biology is. We're also going to define what a living organism is. We are also going to define the differences between non and the living organism. Then we'll look at the metabolism and questions. Let's dive in. So what comes most in your mind when you hear this word? This word most deals with life. So whenever you come across this word, just know that it has all things that has to do with life. So in this case, these are the two critical areas that you need to understand. The word itself divided into two, where the other one means life, the other one means what? Study. Then when you combine these two, they happen to give you the study of life. These are the only thing that you need to do. So an organism is anything that has life. So biology deals with what? An organism. Away from that, we are going to understand that there are two types of living organism, the one that has life and the one that does not have life. But specifically, how do they differ when it comes into their context? In this case, we'll talk about living organism. These are living organisms that have life, and in their case, they have a lot of various activities that these things they happen to do. So in this case, these are the things that they do. Probably 7. They locomote, meaning they change posture from one point to the what? To the other. There's a changing of posture using the entire body, or the changing of posture just using some of the parts, the body part especially. Then there's also feeding, meaning this is specifically the intake of food inside the body of all living organism. Excretion, they have to remove the toxic substances that have been inside the body. Reproduction, the bringing in of new offspring. Sense the ability to detect how the body is feeling or doing, then there's growth is there. Then we also have what we call non-living organism. These ones, they don't do what the living organism do. And in this case, we have this context. So you can see you can see how the comparison is. We can also come up with what? Similarities, which are distinguished. But away from that, what should we also put in mind as we talk about this living organism? We should now focus on the what? Metabolism. What should we put into context? Metabolism deals with the reactions that occurs in your body. And these reactions, we define them as the total sum reactions. What we mean by saying total sum, meaning they occur throughout your body completely without any other mesmerized. Then you need to understand that this thing, metabolism, is also divided into two, where the other one breaks down, the other one builds them up. So in this case, this is it. So the one that breaks it down is what we call catabolism. Then the one that builds up is one that we call what? Anabolism. I believe the explanation was fine. You were able to follow. Meet you in the next lesson.